Let's talk about something really important today. Something that can change your life. We're going to talk about relationships. Not just any kind of relationship, but the kind of relationship that makes you feel happy, strong, and full of love every single day. The kind of relationship where both people feel like they've won the jackpot. Now, how do we make a relationship work? How do we make it grow, last long, and stay exciting? Well, imagine a triangle. A strong one. This triangle is what I call the relationship pyramid. It has three main parts. Each part is very important. But before we go into those, we have to start at the very center. And the center is this. If you want to win in love, you must know what the goal is. You need to know what you're really trying to do in the relationship. And here's the big secret. The goal is to make your partner become your biggest fan. Yes, your raving fan, someone who loves you, cheers for you, supports you, and feels lucky to be with you. But how do you do that? You do it by giving more love, more kindness, more attention, and more care than anyone else on earth could ever give them. You love them so much, and so well, that they can't help but love you back. You understand them deeply. You listen, care, and give even when it's not easy. Now, let's look at the first part of the triangle. Step 1. Know what you really want and become someone worth loving. If you don't know what you want in a relationship, you will accept anything. You'll settle for whoever shows up. And that's not good. You must be clear. You must decide. Many years ago, when I was young, I got into a relationship. I was going to get married. But the truth is, I didn't want to. I was scared to say no. I was a people pleaser. I just wanted to make her happy. I didn't know what I really wanted. I didn't even ask myself the big questions. So, I stayed. Later, when I thought about ending it, I was scared again. I told myself it wouldn't be good for the kids. I didn't want to break the family. So I waited. I waited until all the children had grown up and left the house. But then I looked at myself and said, can I really live like this for another 10 years? I was about to turn 40. And I said to myself, no. I can't live another decade like this. So I did something important. I sat down, and I made a list. I wrote everything I truly wanted in a partner. I asked myself, what do I want spiritually in this woman? What do I want emotionally? How do I want her to make me feel? What kind of life do I want to share with her? I wrote down everything. Every detail. I didn't rush it. I filled pages and pages. And when I finished, I looked at the list and crossed out anything that wasn't a must. Then I made another list. Step 2. Who do I need to become to attract a person like that? It's not just about what you want. It's about who you are. If I want someone strong, kind, loving, honest, peaceful, and fun, then I must become someone who gives those same things. Why would someone amazing want to be with me if I'm not amazing too? So I wrote down the kind of man I needed to become. I didn't just dream about it. I worked on myself every day. I read my list every morning. I looked at it in the afternoon. And I reminded myself, this is who I must become. This went on for weeks, then months. And slowly, I changed. I grew into the man who could attract the kind of love I had always wanted. Step 3. What do I not want? This is just as important. You must know what you do not want in a relationship. If you don't decide this, you might allow things that make you sad. So I wrote another list. It said, these are the things I will not accept in love. That gave me more clarity. I felt strong. I felt focused. I felt ready. Because when you are clear, you are powerful. Clarity is power. If you are single, you must do this. If you're already in a relationship, you still must do this. Why? Because every relationship needs a vision. A vision for where you're going. What you're building. What kind of love you want to feel. If your relationship isn't getting better, if it isn't deeper, more fun, more passionate than it was a year ago, then you've lost your vision. It's time to create another one again. Without a vision, love becomes boring. It feels like you're just repeating the same day over and over again. But when you have a vision, a dream, a goal for your relationship, it comes alive again. You and your partner start growing together. You don't just survive, you thrive. So what do you really want? Write it down. Make it clear. Make it real. Then ask yourself, who do I need to become to make that happen? That's how everything begins. Let me tell you a little story. It's about how I met the love of my life. Before we ever dated, we were just friends. We talked. We shared ideas. We laughed. Then one day, we went on a trip together. We were in Italy, on a beautiful train called the Orient Express. As I sat next to her, I felt something. Something deep. She was different. She was kind. She was gentle. She was everything I had dreamed of. Then I remembered my list. The list I had written months ago. The one with everything I wanted in a woman. So I pulled it out right there on the train and I read it. And as I read each thing out loud, I looked at her. And I realized she was everything on that list. Even better, she had none of the things I didn't want. But here's the best part. When I looked at the second list, the one about who I needed to become, I saw something else. I had become that man. I had done the work. And because of that, I attracted the right person. She told me later that she had done the exact same thing. She had written her own list. She had gotten clear. She had prepared for the love she wanted. Now ask yourself this, what's the vision for your relationship? Even if you're already with someone, it's not too late. You can still ask. What do we want our love to feel like? How can we grow closer? What would be the next level of our connection? Relationships are like plants. If you don't water them, they dry up. But when you give love, time, attention, and care, they bloom. So remember the first three things. 1. Know what you want. 2. Know what you don't want. 3. Know who you need to become. Then do the work. Grow. Change. Improve. Love. Step 4. Know what they want. Now let's talk about your partner. You've learned what you want. But do you know what they want? What makes them feel happy? What makes them feel loved? What are their biggest dreams? What are their secret fears? What are the things they value the most? Too many people only focus on their own needs. They say, I want love. I want care. I want respect. But they forget to ask, what does my partner want? What makes them feel special? When you know this, everything changes. You don't have to guess anymore. You can love them in a way that really works. Let me tell you something powerful. Life is a dance. It's a dance between two things. 1. What you desire most. 2. What you fear most. And relationships are the same. We want deep love. But we fear being hurt. We want closeness. But we fear rejection. We want passion. But we fear being too vulnerable. To have a great relationship, you must desire more and fear less. Say that with me. Desire more. Fear less. Expand your dreams. Let go of your fear. Don't be afraid to give love. Don't be afraid to show your heart. Even if it's hard. Even if it's scary. Because love is worth it. Step 5, give, and give again. So now you know what you want, what you don't want, who you need to become, what they want and need. Now comes the magic step. Give it to them. Give your partner what they need. And not just once or twice. Do it every day. Surprise them. Be thoughtful. Make their life easier. Make their day brighter. Find new ways to make them smile. Get addicted to making them happy. Let giving become your favorite habit. The more you give, the more you grow. Don't just meet their needs. Over-deliver. If they expect kindness, give extra kindness. If they need time, give them quality time. If they love gifts, give them thoughtful ones, even small things. It's not about money. It's about meaning. It's about effort. When you give more than expected, love grows fast. You create a relationship that feels exciting, safe, beautiful. A place where both of you feel loved. That's the goal. That's how you create a raving fan relationship. When both of you keep giving. When both of you feel lucky to be together. Sometimes people ask me, what if I give and they don't give back? Here's my answer. Keep giving. Not forever, but long enough to know if the relationship is real. Give from your heart. If your love is strong and healthy, they will start giving too. But if they never give, if they don't try, if they don't care, then you'll know it's time to make a choice. You deserve a love that grows. You deserve a partner who shows up. If they don't, that's okay. It just means your right person is still out there. And you're now ready to meet them because you've become the right person too. Step 6, Selection, choose the right person. Let's talk about something most people don't think about enough. Selection. This means choosing the right person to love. This is one of the most important decisions you will ever make in your life. In fact, I believe 90% of your relationship's success depends on this one choice. Who did you pick? If you pick someone whose values, goals, and heart match yours, you've already won half the battle. But if you pick the wrong person, if you ignore the signs, if you settle for someone who doesn't treat you right, then no amount of effort will fix the pain. It's not just about who you pick, it's about who you bring. Selection isn't just about who you choose to be with. It's also about which part of you shows up in the relationship. We all have different sides. We have a happy side, a tired side, a patient side, an angry side, a loving side, a selfish side, a generous side. Now here's the question. Which version of you are you bringing to your relationship each day? Are you bringing your best self? Your playful self? Your kind self? Or are you showing up tired, frustrated, and careless? This matters a lot. Because who you bring to the table affects everything. Even if you've already chosen your partner, you still have a choice. You can choose a better version of yourself to bring into your relationship starting today. Let's be honest. In the beginning of love, we all try hard. We smile more. We dress nicely. We give compliments. We say I love you every day. We try to be fun, exciting, attractive, and sweet. But after a while, we get comfortable. We stop trying. We stop saying thank you. We stop doing the little things. This is called the law of familiarity. And it's dangerous. When things feel normal for too long, we start taking them for granted. That's when the trouble starts. But you can stop this. You can choose to bring back the effort. To bring back the attention. To bring back the energy you gave in the beginning. That's how love stays alive. When you love someone deeply, you want to be your best self. You want to grow. You want to become better, not just for you, but for them. That's a sign of real love. Real love makes you feel inspired. It makes you want to give. Not because you have to, but because it fills you with joy. Before your partner brings out the best in you, you must first decide to bring out the best in yourself. Don't wait. Don't say, I'll try if they try. You go first. Be the light. Be the giver. Be the one who lifts the relationship higher. If they're the right person, they'll join you. If they're not, you'll still become better and stronger. Either way, you win. Step 7. Nurture the relationship daily. So what comes next? Now that you've chosen the right person. Now that you've brought the best part of yourself. Now that you're giving and growing. What else is there? You nurture the relationship. Every single day. Just like a plant needs water. Just like a fire needs fuel. Love needs attention. If you ignore it, it will fade. If you care for it, it will shine. So ask yourself daily. What can I do today to show love? What can I say to make them feel special? How can I make them smile? It's not about big things, it's about small moments. Most people think you need to do something huge to save or grow a relationship. A fancy dinner. A big gift. A romantic trip. Those things are nice, yes. But that's not what truly keeps love alive. It's the small moments. It's the kind words. The gentle touches. The listening. The tiny surprises. The hugs when they need one. The "I'm proud of you." The "I see you." The "I'm here." These are the things that build a forever kind of love. Here's a secret that not many people understand. The relationship you have with yourself is just as important. If you feel broken inside, if you don't love yourself, if you don't take care of yourself, then you'll have nothing to give. But when you treat yourself with kindness, when you rest, grow, and believe in yourself, then your love becomes a gift, not a burden. When your own heart is full, you can pour love into someone else's. So please, take care of your heart too. A great relationship is not built once. It is built every day. It is not made with luck. It is made with choices. Every day, you choose to be kind. You choose to forgive. You choose to grow. You choose to love on the good days and the hard days. You choose to stay. You choose to believe. You choose each other. Again and again. That's how legends are made. That's how strong relationships are built. Your relationship is a reflection of you. It will grow as much as you grow. It will heal as much as you heal. It will shine as much as you give it light. So don't wait for someone else to make it perfect. You have the power. You can bring joy. You can bring peace. You can bring love. Even when things feel hard, you can make a choice. The choice to stay kind. The choice to be patient. The choice to keep giving. The choice to believe in love again. You deserve a love that feels like home. You don't have to settle. You don't have to stay in something that hurts you. You don't have to hide your heart just to feel safe. You deserve a relationship where you feel seen. You feel heard. You feel safe. You feel celebrated. Not just sometimes, all the time. But to have that kind of love, you must be brave. You must be clear. You must become the person you want to attract. You must give the kind of love you want to feel. Because when you do that, something amazing happens. It's not just for fairy tales. It's not just for lucky people. It's not just for the movies. It's for you. But only if you're ready to be honest with yourself. Stop repeating the same old patterns. Let go of fear. Choose growth. And love without holding back. Clarity is power. If you know what you want, you can find it. To love deeply, you must first know yourself deeply. The person you become is more important than the person you attract. Don't look for the perfect partner, be the partner worth loving. The best relationships are not found. They are built day by day. Give more than you take. Love more than you fear. The right person won't complete you, they will grow with you. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. You just have to be real. Great love is not about luck. It's about choice, effort, and heart. The small things done with love matter more than big things done once. If you're single, this is the time to grow, heal, and get clear. If you're in a relationship, this is the time to reignite love, give more, and dream again. If you've been hurt, this is the time to forgive, learn, and rebuild your heart. No matter where you are, you can begin today. Start small. Be kind. Be honest. Be present. And see what happens when love becomes your daily practice, not just your wish. You deserve a love that feels alive. You deserve to become the best version of you. And you deserve a relationship that reflects the beauty of your heart. Fall in love with becoming the person you want to be. A healthy relationship is built on two people who don't give up on each other or themselves. Don't settle for half love when you were made for something whole. When you treat love like a choice, not a feeling, you win every time. Let go of the past so the right future can find you. The love you give yourself sets the standard for the love you accept from others. Two people who choose each other every day, even after the hard days, that's rare, and that's real. A strong relationship doesn't just make life easier. It makes life deeper. It brings peace in the storm. It gives you a partner in the battle. It becomes the place where your soul feels safe, seen, and strong. But a legendary relationship is not made by luck. It's made by choices. Choose to be clear. Choose to be kind. Choose to give. Choose to grow. And most of all, choose to love bravely, patiently, without fear. Because when you love like that, you become unstoppable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest. You don't need to know all the answers. You just need to be willing to grow. You don't need to wait for someone else to change. You just need to go first. And if you keep going, if you keep choosing love, if you keep becoming better each day, you'll look back one day and say, "We made it. We built something beautiful. And we did it together."
Please like and subscribe for more videos.